Confessio Amantis, meaning the lover's confession, is a long narrative poem written by John Gower around 1390. It is one of Gower's most important works and was written at the request of King Richard II. The poem combines love stories, moral teaching, and allegory, and it aims to instruct readers on both love and ethical behavior. The poem is framed as a confession made by a lover named Amans, Latin for lover. Amans is unhappy in love and feels confused about his emotions and desires. He seeks spiritual and moral guidance, and his confession is heard by Genius, the priest of Venus, the goddess of love. Instead of confessing sins to a Christian priest, Amans confesses the sins he has committed in love. This unusual setting allows Gower to explore moral questions in a gentle and story filled way. The structure of the poem is based on the seven deadly sins: pride, envy, wrath, sloth, avarice, gluttony, and lust. Each book of the poem focuses on one sin. Genius questions Amans about how he may have committed these sins in his love life. For each sin, Genius tells stories and examples drawn from history, mythology, and legend. These stories help explain the nature of each sin and its effects. For example, when discussing pride, the poem shows how arrogance can ruin love and relationships. In the section on envy, stories show how jealousy leads to hatred and destruction. Wrath is linked to anger and revenge, which damage both lovers and society. Sloth is presented as emotional laziness, where a lover fails to act sincerely. Avarice and gluttony are connected to selfish desire and excess, while lust is treated as uncontrolled passion that leads to moral downfall. Throughout the poem, Gower sees storytelling as a teaching tool. Many of the tales are entertaining and easy to understand, even though they carry moral lessons. One of the most famous stories included in Confessio Amantis is the tale of Apollonius of Tyre, a long and adventurous story about suffering, loss, patience, and eventual reward. This story stands out for its strong narrative and emotional depth. As the confession continues, it becomes clear that Amans is not deep guilty of serious sins. He is more confused and disappointed than morally corrupt. At the end of the confession, Venus herself appears. She listens to Amans' story and decides that his suffering in love has been enough. She frees him from his emotional burden and advises him to turn away from romantic obsession. In the final part of the poem, Amans is healed and transformed. He is no longer controlled by desire. He returns to a balanced life guided by reason, moderation, and moral understanding. The poem ends with a reminder that love should not overpower wisdom or moral duty.